We are live on Facebook. We are live right now on Facebook because I don't have the intro created for that. Intro's coming up,
Gotcha.
so we should be live in about 15 seconds. So it'll just be me and Flashy first, and we'll introduce you guys. So
Hola, everybody on Facebook and YouTube land. How does
yeah.
it go? How's it
So
hanging? You know, we just
Flashy,
chilling. What's up?
3, 2, 1. We're live.
What?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
What it
As you can as you
do.
can
Of
see,
course,
we're
obviously,
missing a
yes,
part of
that's
the
my boy.
trifecta tonight.
But he will be here. He will be here. Don't worry. Don't worry. So for everybody that comes here just to see Creature, you know, he'll be here. He'll be here. But for now, just enjoy the eye candy and enjoy the tech producer. We also know as my boy Eric the Saint. You know, we in here. We got our two guests that we're gonna be having come on here, and we about to do some stuff that you ain't never seen on no Instagram. So don't be mad at us. Don't be mad at Eric because he could do things that you can't do. It's not his fault.
That's what I do. But you want to
But if
introduce our
anything, if
guests?
anything,
We're gonna bring them on right now.
of course, you know, our we got our fucking loyal fucking guests and fucking viewers of the show. We got my boy Jay Trouble and his homie
What
Sawed
up?
Off Samurai. You know, we about
What
to bring
up?
their asses in right now. So if anything, bring our guests in, sir.
They're in. I brought them in while you were introducing them. I was like, right
Wow, you could have told me
now.
that. You could have told
We
me
went from like
that. Oh, can laugh.
last year was
Ah,
expecting
that's
like
good.
fireworks and all kinds of shit popping off.
I didn't know. I'm just like, what the heck?
He's like, let's
Cool.
go.
Well,
All
because I
right.
watch on the phone at the same time, so we're a little bit delayed. So like when I don't see it right there, I'm like,
Yeah,
what's going on here? My bad, my bad.
I did the exact same
So let's
thing.
get
Hold
to this, people. Let's get to this. If anything, this is the first design, Mallard Lake, by my homie Shims the Skunk. You know, we got our own hat up there, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now because it's all about the designs on Critz. Mallard
Yep.
Lake by Seamus the fucking Skunk taking his stab at the fucking silhouette. I never liked these silhouettes in the beginning until I took my stab at this shit myself. And I personally, I liked this hat when I seen it the first time. I don't know how I feel about that white crown though. Like y'all know me and my off whites. That's not my cup of tea. What Samurai? You probably the biggest connoisseur that I know in this clean game. What's your feelings about Mallet Duck?
I always love the logos within a logo hats, but I do kind of agree with the white crown. I don't know what would make it, better, but the design itself is badass.
Of course.
Love it.
Anything that you would change on it? With that being said, you say you didn't like the white crown.
I
Would
just
that be
don't
the
know
thing you
what
like the
color I
most?
would change it to because the white
I was gonna
does
say
make the
like
design pop.
Word. Word.
But what about you, J Trouble? What do you
I
like
would say
about the
that's
hat?
what like I'm like while I'm listening to you guys talk, like the design and everything in the background is just of the duck is badass. I just I don't know what color the crown could maybe be other than I mean with it being white, it really shows off all the colors he's trying to catch with
Hmm.
the total sunset and everything else.
Well,
I mean,
I
I
was
don't.
just actually corrected. So first up, what's up, my boy Bless? But the man himself actually said it's a chrome dome. So that makes me like it a little bit more because I
So
can
that's
deal with
white,
chrome
white.
dome.
Okay.
So it's not that complete white. It's that chrome dome. You know what I mean? That off white, and that's something that could be played with right there. That makes it a little bit different.
Yeah,
He
I
said
like
he
that.
did do a dark green version. The chrome was an alternate. Ooh, I
I
think I've
want to see
never
it
seen the
dark.
green version.
Dark green. Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I would too. See, and
But
that's the
see,
one thing I noticed that
I
they
don't know.
do.
The only thing that I'm worried about, because I even thought about like a blue or like a skyish blue, or like so many different shades of blue. But I just wonder if
Yeah.
you did a dark green, if some of like the lines and like so like the bottom part of I don't know if that's like a dock or it almost looks like a dock would get bled out a little bit. I don't know.
How do you feel about all this, Eric? What's your thoughts on all this?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I I don't mind silhouettes. I'm not good personally at doing them, so I suck in that regard, but just birds. That's well. I've been saying that week after week. Birds.
I love birds,
Like-
so like
But see,
I
this
don't-
ain't just a bird though.
I know, no. It's a scene, and I like scenes, and I think it's well done. When I first saw it, I thought it was
Oh, yeah.
awesome. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I think it's cool. I like the color range because it seems like a lot of silhouettes I don't see as much as a color range inside. It seems like it really
Right.
try to narrow it down, and it's not as all over the place. Like a lot of blue, a lot of this. If it's undersea, is like
The
so.
sunset on the left-hand side looks so awesome.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And I also just got another word from the man. He said the outline
Creature.
on the green, is a metallic green.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
that's pretty cool.
Creature Zoid,
Okay.
what's your thoughts on Mallard Lake? No, you
It just
didn't.
makes
you
you think of a
didn't.
summer
you
All
night.
didn't.
right.
First one.
So nobody else can see Creature right now, but he just jumped in. Let me just add him everywhere. So just give me a second, guys.
Ooh, here we go.
While you guys chat, I can just pop him in. So Creature.
If
Creature,
anything,
Creature.
though, like we'll continue on this a little bit more. I like the idea that you were saying about using a different blue for the crown, but now that he said that he had a green one, I don't know. I like the off-white would make that green metallic pop really hard.
Yeah, it would.
hmm
I
It's not that I
He
don't
would
like
say that.
off-white. It's just the
think it's dirty too easy.
worry of
There you go.
wearing it.
How many fucking times do you guys wear your hats? Not very many.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, my favorite
got a
one's probably
point.
more than once or twice a year, but for the most part, once or twice a year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you don't have to worry
Indeed,
about
happy Monday.
if it gets a stain on it, man. Just get some crown clean or something. But am I
Gotta
on
What
now?
up, Ant?
You're on.
Yeah,
You're
you're
on.
on now, bro. You're on.
I got
You're
you
on
in
now.
quick.
He is here.
Oh, hey, we got a shout out to Jay Trouble. Somebody likes your shirt.
All the Willie.
Yeah, that's.
Jay
Nelson?
Trouble for the
Yeah.
Willie Nelson.
that's a-
So
That's-
my thoughts on this are it's a absolutely gorgeous colorway. I think you guys are nuts. It's a gorgeous colorway. I think I have silhouette fatigue, man. I'm tired of it. It's sort. I don't know. Like this is. I was thinking today that I'm gonna have to do one of 4 keepers because it seems like 4 make it every week from the crits. This would be in my keepers, right?
Gotcha.
This would be one that of this group, this very weak group. I don't know if y'all mentioned that.
We haven't
Of
gotten
the-
to that part yet. We haven't
Weak.
gotten that
Of
part
this
yet.
extremely shitty group,
I just skimmed through just to get a gist of what I was going to look at tonight.
this would
I
of
did the
this
same.
absolute terrible dog shit of a group. This would be. I think it's worse because we waited 2 weeks. By the way, you know.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, Flanagan pointed something out, bro. He's never heard you say the word gorgeous. Neither.
It's gorgeous colors. Like it reminds me of the U a little bit, and they have if you could change this to an ibis, I'd definitely be in. With some coastal shit, and then like do the U almost, but it does remind me of my pond in the back. I like it. It's one of the 4 winners of the week.
And knowing that
I
it's a
thought it
chrome though makes me like it more.
What the fuck was that? I thought I was gonna be harsher on it, but because this week is such terrible, awful dog shit, this is one of the winners for. I mean, not because of that.
Donovan is being very real tonight.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Just keeping it
I'm
Yeah,
not saying I disagree. It was not a great week. And this one, yeah, out of all,
Probably the best
I
one.
skimmed through them just like everybody else said real quick. This was one of my favorite ones.
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
next,
this is
Eric?
definitely a keeper.
Yeah, let's move on here, and we have. I can't say. I no speak of Spanish, so somebody else say this.
Hijos del Maíz.
Hijos del maíz, güeros.
Hijos del Maíz. Okay. It's Hijos del fucking botfly wounds. They're crawling out of it. This is like trypophobia fucking heaven. I can see worms crawling out of every hole. It's
Oh,
rotten.
man.
It's like rotten, nasty corn. I don't think it reads what the title makes me read. And maybe I put too much stake into the title, but like it's more like a pile of bones.
And see, here's what I'll say about this. I even know in the story, this is why I take my lessons that Phil's taught me through all this stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to concepts, conceptually, you need to be able to know what the hat is without the story. Without this story, I see a shuck with skulls on it, and it doesn't make me think Sons of Corn. And regardless of what the story is, it doesn't read like that. It says dead corn to me. I don't see
it says we all starved to death because the corn died or something like that.
Yeah, and that's the biggest problem with that. Conceptually, you need to be able to know what it says, because nobody's going to look at this and say, oh, that's hijos de maíz. They're going to say, why do you got a corn shuck on there with a pile of dead skulls? What is this, like, are you trying to say the corn's rotten? Like, that's weird. What about you, Samurai? What you got to say about hijos de maíz?
Definitely not for me. I kind of thought like the outside stuff was trying to make it like two different logos. It was like supposed to be a corn and then something bigger, but it's just, I don't know. It's weird looking. Kind of looks like a bug on the top, you know, like a crown.
Yeah, it's the botfly that laid all the larvae that are crawling out.
Oh, that's what it's. Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying there. It could be.
I'm just saying, like, this could easily be botfly hell as it is hijos del maíz.
Yeah. And it's just something I wouldn't wear.
No, I feel you. No. Go for it.
No, I get like kind of where they're coming from. I see the sun in the background, you know, growing the corn. Whatever the hell, Buck, you just called that, putting the stuff in. Like,
it's not supposed to be a. That's the thing. I can convince you that it's supposed to be a botfly. It's not.
What is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be an ear of corn. All those skulls are like kernels of corn.
The kernels, yeah.
No, I mean, I totally get that. I totally get that. And I can, like I said, I can see like the sun behind it. I'm assuming that's the sun. But yeah, what is that supposed to be at the top?
Just like it didn't look right without adding something. Let me do something up here.
It reminds me of Zelda.
I mean, if you think about it, okay, so they could take like the skulls as like
like the Triforce logos. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, too, trouble. Go for it.
No, but I was gonna say like that's like, you know, like not a way of life, but like that is your life survival. Maybe the corn.
Yeah, and that's what the play what he was saying.
That's the goal. Yeah.
But
I mean, like,
that's that.
It's just pretty far stretched to like look at it like that.
It's one of those ones you're gonna have to have a conversation when somebody stops you about it.
The colors.
For somebody just likes like Halloween theme hats or something scary. I mean, they might be into this just because it has a bunch of skulls. The skulls look like they got a good the way it wraps around, but yeah,
I'm sure it embroider well, but nah.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, what would you change about it?
I probably would. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. I just don't understand the stuff around the kernel. Like, I don't understand the little crown or nothing.
Or have a skeleton eating corn. Like, I love fucking corn.
Or I was gonna say, even if you have like I don't want to say happier looking skull, but maybe like make the skull the center point at the bottom with something that actually looks more like corn with the sun. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Branch says the people of the culture are literally the people and children of the corn. Corn propagated their culture for years, but this design is rough.
Yeah, and with that being said, though, I mean,
corn was life. Corn is life. That's what the skull means. I get that now a little bit.
No, I do get that, but
corn is life.
You shouldn't need the story to tell it. You need to be able to read what it is immediately. Because when you look at this, you know, you can tell it's a monkey. You can tell he's crazy. You can tell he's someone insane. So when you say Berserker Kong, you don't need a story behind it to understand it.
I thought he was like blowing his, like, check my breath.
I thought he was like an angry coach going, "Hey, all you clinkers, get your ass in line and let's get some good stuff going."
There
Exactly.
we go.
His berserker Kong. He's berserk.
You better-
He is yelling at him. He's like, get on, like, get your ass in there and get on these concepts and get
You
to
better
work.
talk to Siak. Hey, Siak, maybe this one should have gone straight to Q because I don't think it makes the cut.
Yeah.
All right, you want to bounce to the next? Let's see.
Yeah, let's go on to the next one. Oh,
This
God.
one's like the most polarizing for me, so I'll let you. Like I'm stuck between two things with this, so you guys can go ahead.
All
All
right,
right, well,
can I
let's
go
get our
first?
guest pick. Go for
Go
it.
ahead,
Yeah.
Chip.
I was say because I hate the crown color. I'm not gonna lie, but I love that design. I have 2 English bulldogs, and that looks like one of my bulldogs. Are pretty, pretty close. I like the skull, or not the skull, but the crossbones in the back.
Mhm.
I don't like that crown color because I feel
Oh.
like it bleeds too much in the crown. But like
I
that looks
mean,
like
it's the Sakuranami colorway, right?
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
okay.
Mhm.
But I this was my favorite one of the week because it
What about
reminded me
you,
of my
Samurai?
bulldogs.
If you didn't have a bulldog, would it be that way though? I think that's what's going to carry this. Anyone with a bully type
honestly,
dog will
well,
want this.
Right.
there were a couple others I like, but I don't know. I like this one.
Okay.
I'm
But
just
no,
gonna
if I
jump in.
didn't have
I'm never gonna
bulldogs,
hate.
no, it probably wouldn't be my favorite.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
never gonna hate on that. I have the Maltese. I forgot who did it, but it looks exactly like my dog Melody, and it's literally my favorite clink hat. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, like I've taken pictures with her next to it just because I'm a herb, and
Yeah.
but I love it. I like the design. It's done well, and I do agree with Jay though that gray back. I think it's because the gray in his face is darker.
Yeah.
I think maybe if it was switched and it was
Like, if you
darker and the
put, like,
gray was lighter, it would pop differently. It's just the gray on the gray. Just it kind of blends it too much.
Mhm.
What do you got to say about it, Samurai?
I think I would like it better if he had the bone in his mouth instead of 2 crossbones behind him.
Ooh.
Mm,
Ooh.
Okay.
It's
that's
not
cool.
a bad design. It's just I don't know. I got a lot of dog hats. I don't know if I'd buy this one. It is a cool design though.
The only dog hat that reminds me of one of my dogs so far is White Dog because I have a white dog. But like this one, if you're an English bulldog or a bully breed, like even a Staffordshire, I could see you
Mhm.
wanting this.
Mm-hmm.
The part that pushes me against it is I feel like it's going to be another Frenchie, and we're not going to see the end of it.
Oh my
it
God!
can
Don't not tell me that. Do not tell me that.
That's good for obviously, but as collectors, like I don't want to see 14 gray geese, right? This one's
Mhm.
cool. If I had a bully breed, I would want it. I did see
Mhm.
some people suggesting thicker lines. I could see that. But I think it's pretty cool.
Seamus just said right now that this is a tribute to his bully, to his English bully. So
Yeah,
I mean,
Greg.
it gives it more meaning.
Greggy
It gives
boy.
it more meaning.
That's his dog.
Yeah, of course. I didn't, but I didn't put that together until I seen that. My point being
Like
is
a
this,
little bit of,
like,
because I'm guessing, like, because I have my one. Sorry, I don't want to cut in, but my one English bulldog is black and white. His name's Domino.
Mhm.
My other one,
Oh.
Lucy, she's a tricolor, and see like the little bit of brindle in the face, like
Yeah.
that reminds me of my Lucy. So I wonder if the
Yeah.
crown, like in a brownish or like maybe even like a light tan. You know what I mean? Or not light tan, maybe like a light brown.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. You could
Yeah.
even swap the black and the gray.
Yeah.
Throw some like silver threading or silver, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Around the
Oh,
collar.
like in the collar, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
Is the pink outline necessary? You guys think the pink outline is necessary?
No, I don't. I think he was probably just trying to differentiate between the grays. That's probably what he thought was like, here, I'll put pink on it, and it'll
Yeah,
Okay.
because
stick
it would
out.
make
But
the
Yeah,
gray
because
Okay.
of the logo.
Yeah.
I'd rather him
you can
thicken
even
up the black than have the pink. But the pink matches the under. If this is the colorway, I get it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Eric, you have
Yeah.
anything else you want to say on this one?
I mean, I'm pretty much said what I said. I like dog. I do love dog hats, so I totally get. And the design's good. It's just the gray's mismatched. That's it. I'm fine with it other way. Any other way.
And are we gonna see, like, is everybody gonna do their dog, like, if or a breed of dogs, like?
I
Are we
mean, I
gonna see
might as
it?
well
Are
see
we
one
gonna
of
see
my
a
dog
fucking
now.
German Shepherd? Let's somebody do a German Shepherd with a red armband somehow.
I was trying to think which ones are we missing. We've had a lab, we had
Greyhound,
a
maybe.
Rottweiler, we had the Frenchie.
Whatever the
Maltese.
white dog was supposed to be,
Maltese.
Maltese.
Yes,
Low key,
Maltese.
I'm working on a
No, the
German
white
Shepherd
dog was the one
concept.
drinking.
Oh, I have the
Oh yeah,
Maltese one though.
Saint Bernard.
Oh
We had a
yeah,
Saint
yeah, yeah.
Bernard.
Oh.
They've done that. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it's good. It's good. Maybe you want to make everything a little bit bolder. You might lose the eyes. That might be my one actual critique. Lose those
Not to get
eyes.
Donovan all riled up, but I am working on a German Shepherd concept right now.
Does he have a
You know what?
tiny little Michael Jordan mustache?
No. You'll see. You know you're gonna see. You know you're gonna see what I'm working on at some point, fool. You know you'll see it.
That's not true. That's not
Hey,
true.
no, don't. Why
We
you
need
lie?
all
Why
the
you lie?
dogs.
All right. So let's we'll bounce
I
over
didn't
from
see
that.
I didn't see Cherry Bomb that my two friends made at the same time. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking
Because
of
that
German
idea happened in the
Shepherd,
last second.
Yeah, I did
German
that.
Shepherd, here's
Yeah.
a cool design that I don't know what your audience is. Like, who the fuck is your audience? Cops or like military? Like, it's cool looking, I guess, but I wouldn't buy it.
Well, why is the crown gray if you're jumping from the sky, though?
That's
a great
Right.
question.
That's exactly what I kind of thought too. It's like
Yep.
put some color in it. Like make these characters at least pop out some.
It's gotta
Like
be
you said,
sky
it's a
blue if you're jumping from the sky, man.
No.
That's what you.
Yeah.
A blue crown would do that a lot of justice because it would make it look like he's in the sky, like he's
It would
literally
be
glowing.
popping. It would be popping. Yeah, you could leave the clouds in.
Maybe
leave
draw
the
a small
clouds in,
plane in
leave
the
the white
background
outline
too.
in.
That way you see the plane in the background.
Yeah. Oh shoot! I didn't even notice the plane in the
I
back.
didn't
Yeah,
even notice the
plane
plane
cloud.
either until you just said that.
So this is the
dang.
thing. I like it's drawn really well. The perspective is really good, but what I don't kind of get is why would the dog? He looks like he's gonna jump down and kill somebody, but the dog seems to be happy. So it's like he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go kill a couple of 100 people, and the dog's like, yeah. It's like I don't know. I feel like maybe
Dogs
if they
love
would have given the dog
killing.
a little to his face.
Maybe
I mean, if
maybe this is the Hitler dog.
Oh
He's
my
like,
god.
I cannot wait.
Why
Just
that
wait there.
reference? Why that reference?
She's waiting to get down there. Anyway, it's really cool. It's a cool idea, but I just don't see the audience. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I
Do
can't
you
buy
even-
it as is.
Do you have a shirt that matches this?
Do I have a shirt that matches this?
Yeah,
Probably not.
Yeah.
Dang,
That's a
I'd have to really
problem.
look.
that is a huge problem because this gentleman has a shirt to match everything.
I will say, yeah.
I try.
You do not hear him say that very often.
yeah. I mean,
I'd have to really look
this
and
is tough.
look through.
This is tough. Aurelian and Lane come up with some really interesting stuff, and you can't take that from them. This is like,
It could be better.
yeah. Yeah, the tongue could be a little bit more different. It looks like his bottom jaw got ripped off. Like, if we're gonna be harsh,
Yeah.
his jaw
true.
got ripped off by the wind. You know.
Man, I didn't notice
Tongue
that
just
either.
flopping.
Christ, his jaw did get ripped off.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think that's just being harsh. You can still see its outline. You know what it is.
Yeah.
It's a little slow.
Yeah, there's. I don't know. Like, Eric, what do you think? You like this? Would you buy this?
Like I said, I think I really do think it's the perspective. I really like when artists can pull good perspective. So and it has really good perspective from just the way it's drawn. Like
it
from
does.
that view.
It does have that.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, so like on technical ability, I gotta say it's good. Like I said, the only thing I would change is probably the dog's face. Just a little bit. Not even the mouth can be open with the tongue wagging, maybe just like maybe a little bit of Mina eyes, because then it would like I don't know. It would just make more sense with the person behind him because he doesn't just look like a regular skydiver. He looks like a
Right.
military.
Well, I was
If he
gonna
would have
say, do you think
changed
there
the
should be like a little bit of parachute in it too? Like that might help explain.
something
Well,
on his
then
back, did
they
is
wouldn't
like
be coming
nothing.
down this direction if they were in already
Yeah.
deployed the parachute. They wouldn't be. Yeah, agreed, Frank and Beans. I fucking agreed. This is gonna, but you know they're only gonna bring 4 of them most likely, and then 2 wild cards. So we'll see, But yeah, this is a good, interesting, cool thing that's just not for everyone. So that sucks. That sucks
Yeah.
that happened.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Yeah.
So let's pop off to the sea
Dude,
panda.
this is like dope at doing logos, but why would you do this logo? Like, why? It doesn't. I don't. That's all I have to say.
I didn't
Yeah.
understand this. I didn't understand this at all. Like, pandas aren't going by the sea. Like, I don't understand this one either.
I agree 100% because is his mustache supposed to be a hook? That's what that is, right? Right.
You're
think
supposed
it's
to be
for-
holding like a bamboo shoot sword.
Or like a dagger or something. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm talking
dagger
about the
looking.
mustache. I'm talking about the mustache part that's on the opposite side of the eye patch.
My bad.
It looks like he has a
That-
flashlight and a sword. Like the way that comes out of the side of that mouth, either that or a salt shaker. Like I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck.
what is that supposed
What
to
is
be?
what is
Yeah.
this? I'm gonna point it like on the thing for us to see. What the fuck is this? I don't know what this is. What is that?
I
They
don't see
lose a
any-
tooth.
I don't see your cursor.
Oh,
me neither.
well, like
It's blended
when
in.
you look underneath his left eye, down.
Like where his
What
tooth's
is that
supposed to
white
be?
dot there?
Yeah.
What is
It's
that?
his tooth.
So doesn't he have teeth in the? So it went through, and you can see. So he's missing a tooth. Like is that? I just it
I
doesn't
guess.
look. It looks stupid. Sorry.
It's
What?
like
I have a
he's
hatred
good.
right
He's
now
good at
going
doing
on. Sorry.
logos, right?
Yeah.
He's
What
good
is
at
a
doing
sea
logos. You can
panda?
tell.
Like somebody explain to me, what is a sea panda?
I don't
A
know.
nonsensical
idea.
thing, because he already gave up on this and did another, almost the exact same one that he submitted a couple days ago.
Yeah.
I mean,
we can go-
honestly, yeah.
yeah.
To me, it doesn't even look like a panda. In
No,
all
it
reality, you know what I
doesn't.
mean? Like,
It doesn't.
No.
No, it's
This panda fucking drowned. That's what happened to this sea panda because straight
Off
up,
the plank,
I mean, the
fucking
shape-
right to the bottom
the
of the
shape and-
ocean.
Man,
you gotta admit the
straight
shape
with-
and
straight with
composition are
jugular.
nice. Shape, composition, nice.
Yeah.
Like, whatever the material is, does not make any sense, and so
Mhm.
there's some errors there.
I just
I
don't
love
know what a
pirate
sea
stuff,
panda
but-
is, so it doesn't convey well to me. I guess.
Yeah, he did the bulldog one. Maybe he's just trying to do a panda. But sea bully
Yeah,
sounds like more of a play on words than sea pandas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, like
And that I swear that mustache or whatever it is bugging the heck out of me. It looks like a freaking hook coming out of his dang mustache.
I think I see. I think I see what you're talking about, and I think that was maybe. I think it's just like trying to blacken it out to make it look like a panda. I don't even know if it's supposed to be.
On his eyes?
No,
Is
right
that what you're
next to
talking
the
about?
eye. That's not the patch. Yes, the one that's not the one that doesn't have the patch. is
Right.
that-
I
the
think
opposite
that
side.
that was just
Yeah,
trying to
it's
blacken.
Yeah,
it.
it's
yes
just
to
a
try to
black
make it look
outline.
like a panda. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But then he has
Google
white
says
above
sea
it, which
panda
takes
is a whale. That's Google making shit up. Okay,
Oh,
but this
okay, let's move on.
is like a no.
Yeah, I love
A hard
Jacobo,
no.
but not the design.
This is the best one of the week, so you guys can talk about how much you love it. This is my favorite
By
one.
far the best one of the week. So let's let our guests get their words in on this one. What do you guys gotta say?
It reminds me of like an anime character. I really love it, to be honest, because I love anime. I don't know. I feel like I've seen this on an anime before, like somebody juggling shit. Just looks cool.
Yeah, I like the white, like the total white out of his eyes, like he's just like in a haze, like look what I just got. You know what I mean? Like,
He's
yep.
the god.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I think it's dope. I think it's drawn dope. I really like the use of color. Like
Mhm.
I really like the white on the sides from where the rays are coming out. I like how it goes to the yellow, then the brown. It gets darker to that darker blackish brown that's on the inside. I think it's done proper, like in
Proportions are
coloring.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, proportioned. Yep.
Yeah, it's just it's a good drawing. I don't know. Like I said, I know COD and Avian work, but I think this is just straight COD. So kudos,
Yeah,
COD.
this
I
one's
like
done
it.
really well, and
Yeah,
it's a
it's done
green
really
Say
under
that.
classic.
Yeah.
You know,
the
I'm not
basket.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
I didn't get Trash God, but when I see this, I say, "Hey, boo boo, let me get another picnic basket." And
Yeah.
I want this fucking hat. It is badass.
Yeah.
For
Like you
that.
said, he looks like an anime dude with especially with the complete whiteout
Mhm.
eyes. Like he just
Yep.
looks like he's in a trance. Like yo, like you said, like look what I got. What's happening?
I really like the depth on the paws too. I like that he was
Mhm.
able to get the patty, like the way the hands actually would sit and the way those
Mhm.
patty paws would actually pop up with the depth behind them. Because a
Yeah.
lot of artists would just do it flat and they wouldn't get the darkness, the medium, and then the light, but he gets it all to where it I don't know, I'm a big fan of depth. And if you can pull it
Yeah.
off,
Yeah.
then
No,
you
I didn't even
know,
think
like
about that, but yeah, you're 100% right.
yeah. Because it really
Yeah.
gives
Almost looks
that
like he's juggling
look.
it.
Yeah,
It is the
exactly.
Trash God remix. It is, and I'm sure they would have got the same feel from Trash God.
Yeah.
It makes more sense. Like Sea Bullies having a sequel to be Sea Pandas or whatever doesn't make as much sense. This one is logical. You know, you could do other types
Mhm.
of gods too, like whatever you want, just make it logical. You know, and you can
Right.
do the
Agreed.
same motif.
Yeah.
Agreed. This is a badass fucking hat. The colorway all the way down to every little bit. It's freaking phenomenal in every way.
It's gonna embroider well too. You already know it is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
by far,
Yeah.
by far.
See, that's what I was gonna say. What might steal the entire show of this hat embroidered is gonna be that picnic basket with the
Yeah.
Right?
red and white.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like that's gonna look unfreaking believable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think like if I was gonna honestly critique one thing about it, from my limited understanding of this stuff, I don't know if he used all the colors. Obviously, he used more colors like in the sandwich and stuff. I just wish it's sort of tonal, right? It's sort of everything's got the same tone, like it's covered with the same filter. And I know
Mhm.
that's intentional. Thank you, Flanagan, for that. I know that's intentional. I know it's a design choice. I don't question its design choices, but maybe I'm curious to see how it would be if things pop, if things were a bit more vibrant. It's just, this is sort of like muted.
Well, I think you got that with the trash one though, because that was using a lot of that pink and blue, right? So I feel like when you look at that one, the shine out from him has more depth because he was doing like that wiggle wag like kind of design in it, so it gave it more out. But I don't know because I don't know. It's just that I don't know. I don't know. I like it. I really fucking like it. I think it's dope. That's it.
Yeah, I did. He's saying I'm not sure I like the crown brim. I saw Aaron mention doing a sneaky two-tone. I don't think that's necessary. You could do it,
Mhm.
but I don't think it's
I think
necessary. I mean, it's a brown
I
bear.
think it's like
It's
a perfect like simplicity of not going like crazy color really draws you in to
Mhm.
what the subject matter is. To where if you made that like apple bright red and made like the same, it's gonna
okay.
take away
Mhm.
from like what he's trying to do. I don't know.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
you're right.
Yeah.
God, you might not like the brown slash brim combo, but
I like the
that's
brown.
what
I like
that's
the
what sells
tonal.
it for me.
Yeah,
It's
the
just
mono.
I've sucked it up and started liking two tones a lot better than I used to, but at the same time, I love a good tonal hat, and this is a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, because when it's done right, it looks phenomenal, and this was
Yeah.
done right.
What do we got next?
We are
Well, anything
going
after this is pretty much lackluster.
to knock.
No, this one was another one of my keeps, my reluctant keeps. So go ahead.
Can I start it?
like
I
Go
actually
for it.
like so yeah. The only reason I'm gonna start it is because I have a door knocker that's like, I don't know. I'm an old man, as the other two of my clown cast members here will call me. But I watch Labyrinth a lot, so I have like the Labyrinth door knockers on my front of my house, and so I like the idea. I think I like the idea of it. I just wish it was a little smoother. That's it. The only thing, Flanagan does a lot of good things. I just wish that things weren't as edgy, as sharp. You can make that into that. If that main flowed really nice down to it, it would make it look so much stronger. I don't think it doesn't need the sharpness.
You're talking about making it a lot more smooth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
can
gentlemen want to say anything?
I don't know. I like the bottom jaw is just totally black. Like maybe have his mouth open a little bit with a knocker in it.
Yeah.
Maybe that would make it a little better. But I do agree with you. Like it's too sharp. If it was smoother around the edges, I think it would definitely pop a little bit better, get a better result.
No.
But I do like the mint. I like the mint color.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like a real patina, like oxidization on the brass or whatever it is. That's what it looks like. That would be my criticism. Would be what Eric said. Make it more flowy. Make it more clear that it's a main. I mean, it's obvious, right? But like, do something to.
It just seems extreme. It seems real flat. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Make it more interlocked instead of like even. Like make it kind of weave within itself. You know how? I don't know.
Yeah.
But
this is one I could see, like the way we're looking at it, it's gonna could see it embroidering a lot different to where it maybe looks a little bit with thicker, the main face being the thickest part, a couple other places being a little bit thicker.
No.
Yeah.
But like
well,
Eric said,
they could edit it too. They do edit designs. I mean, I think it did the best. This one did the best this week, right? Or was up there.
I'm not entirely
but
sure.
It just reminds me of like an old school castle, haunted house kind of bing, bing, bing with the door, No. So yeah, I thought this one was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know what I can say about this one. I mean, I get it. It's a knocker. But I think that's what it is for me. It's like you were like you guys were saying. Maybe the bottom jaw being more defined and not just a complete shadow would actually make me like this a little bit more. And the same thing like everybody said about the mane being smoother, making it look flow a lot better. But the eyes, I will say this: the eyes have me sold. Those eyes are hypnotic, and it's like you don't want to. That's like you don't want to knock on that door. You don't want because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, they're definitely piercing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's piercing through your soul type stuff. It's like that's like you can see through you. This is the second most voted for by COD, is what he said.
Second, okay, that makes sense.
I would have thought Picnic God probably would have got the top votes, but I'm not sure.
We get a bottom lip, yeah.
Eyes as a gateway to soul. That's right, Flanagan.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Jump on.
No. I'm not. I don't.
Paradise.
Didn't he not just do one like this with the toucan a couple months ago?
And before that, he did the flamingo in between this one and that one. And before all of them, he did the macaw.
Yeah.
We're just going to go through the whole, like, bird catalog in circles.
Yeah.
Bird
is done. The word.
I'm done. That's all I can say is bird. That's all it is.
I do love birds, but I'm not going to buy this one because the other ones I have already look just like it. So it's
the same exact colorway, too.
Same exact, yep.
That's what I thought. I was like,
the only difference is there's a little blue in the other one.
It's the same colorway. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's a beautiful design, but I don't want it on a hat. I'm sorry.
No.
Like
it's probably gonna make it, but it's the same shit we've already been seeing, so I'm not gonna buy it.
Wow.
They seem to like him a lot, or like, I don't know, he's got like special. He's got information on them, maybe.
Here goes the
Blackmail.
conspiracy theories. Let's go.
All I
But,
know is
like,
it says a
I
lot when
mean,
Samurai doesn't want to buy a hat. It says a whole
this
lot
was one
about
of
that.
the lower ones. So I don't expect that we'll. But I did like the name Parakeet Dice or whatever it was. They changed it. So, yeah, it's
I will
just
say if I didn't have the other ones, I probably would buy it. But since I do have the other ones, I'm not going
sure.
to.
No.
He's better. He's too good of an artist to do like sort of the same thing all the time, unless it's something people are really clamoring for. Like, I need to put on my
Change it up a bit.
tinfoil hat.
Hey, but
I mean-
Flanagan, to answer your question, man, if you're gonna do birds, just have a bird doing something, you know, like just not the bird, you know. I like to see birds doing more than just being a bird.
It doesn't matter what we want to
do
see.
something that a bird wouldn't do, like a human thing.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter what we want to
Well-
see. Do what you like to do, but just try to push yourself. Like, he's a good artist. He could do something a little more fun than a parrot in a circle all the time.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I just did. He said to put your tinfoil hat on this was comment.
He should do Air God and like have the parrot doing like he should copy Cod with like fucking bird seed.
No, don't give him that
Bird
idea.
seed flying in the air. I'm just kidding. Don't do that because I know also there's some borrowing. Well, never mind. Where's my tinfoil at? Go ahead.
Where's my tinfoil at?
All right, so let's bounce on to Concrete Jungle.
This is
Swinging it back.
This would have been the bottom for me. It's like where like Seamus took his stab at at
Cracker God. Yes.
like I just don't. I don't like those palm trees wouldn't be in that form. It should, and you can barely make out the city behind it. And what's that orange line going in? Like, what are those orange lines supposed to be that's going around the circle?
I was
in
trying to figure that out myself.
Like a net or something. I don't know.
Doctor Strange's little circle. I don't know.
It's like a basketball hoop from the top, maybe because it's all around. I don't know.
Oh, like it was pieces of it. Like the concept of Concrete Jungle is awesome. This ain't the way to. It doesn't even like you said. Your eyes go to the big ass palm trees, which I love palm trees. Don't get me freaking wrong. And whatever the hell that rope net shit is like.
All right, yeah. It's more like Concrete Island, right? Because jungles don't really have fucking long ass palm trees like that. This is like, I like this concept a lot, but I don't think this is the execution I would like. I'd like something a little closer to what Seamus did, but not even that. And by the way, this was done like a year ago. The theme of this week is they did pull out some older designs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was only a few like really recent ones.
Jungle is his top pick this week. What do you like about it, Aaron? I see him commenting. Like he said, this is his top pick this week.
He's probably envisioning how it's gonna look, and I mean, it aesthetically pleasing. It just doesn't make that much sense, right?
It doesn't make up for the flaws that it has, though.
Yeah.
The proportions aren't even like right on it. Like, make it like a V shape with palm trees coming out of like buildings or like. It looks like a backwards L that have like foghorn leghorn feet on it. Like if I'm being real honest right now.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do a Concrete Jungle, go ahead.
No, go for it.
I was just gonna say, like, you could have like a pathway of buildings and maybe a monkey swinging from power lines for Concrete Jungle.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's a good concept. Yep.
That's a good idea.
I will not. The only thing I'm gonna say, it's not. I do like the buildings though. The buildings are okay. The perspective on it is okay, but I don't understand the rest of it. It's like I don't understand and I love orange, which sucks because most things with orange I like to buy. but I don't get it.
And it's
I mean, I
hard to
get
match
it, but I don't
boring.
like it. Doesn't look right.
I don't know what I said for the thank you, Seamus, but you're welcome. Concrete tree. I mean, yeah, I guess they read concrete because they're gray. I like that idea of a monkey swinging city.
Oh. Oh.
That's pretty good. That's on the right track too.
Well,
I don't know if it's all the way there, but it's on the right track.
Yeah.
And the palm trees aren't in the jungle; they're on the coast. They're in the island. I mean, I guess there's some, right? But not like these long. These ones are specifically on the beach. The long, like weird ones.
But I guess that's the play on it because it's concrete jungle, so there's concrete palm trees in this concrete jungle. I don't know. I'm really having struggling trying to, because I want to
But see,
like
like
this
for
one,
me,
because
like okay, if you think of concrete jungle, you're thinking of inner city where life is. So palm trees are representing life. They shouldn't be concrete. The concrete should be the buildings. To me,
Yep.
Mhm.
you know what I'm
And that's
saying?
what COD was just
most
saying.
people have
Yep.
houseplants that are green to give their concrete lifestyle some color. It
Yep.
shouldn't. That's. I mean, I guess that's what's kind of throwing me off more than anything.
Mhm.
I would agree.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, somebody
bounce on
can
to
take that monkey idea. And, oh, pardon my Finch. Let's find another way to get a bird in, huh?
Yeah.
That's, yeah, we're overthinking it. Like,
It is funny. I will say it is funny.
that's all we
It's
do.
funny.
All we do is
And the
overthink
colors
them,
are
man.
dope.
Come on.
I know, Aaron. That's what we do here is overthink. Come on.
I was gonna say yes. I mean,
We're
Pardon
not
my
doing
Finch,
nice
yeah.
by
all the
Tinker
time.
Win Studio.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Bird.
Hard gang.
Shit
No, it's a
bird.
funny hat, and the colors are beautiful, very beautiful. I just don't see the point of it, though. I mean, pardon my French, it's funny. I'm just not into it.
I would almost
Yeah.
rather
I
have.
like that a lot, God.
And I know they couldn't get away with it, but I would almost rather him like that front wing that's tucked in, like throwing up a middle finger with his feathers, than putting
Yeah.
more.
Yep.
And I know they can't do
Yeah,
that.
but
I know they
They
can't do
already
that. But
did
you know,
that. They already did that with Cocky
Yeah, with the cock
Cat.
block. Yeah.
oh, did they with the middle
Yeah, the
finger?
one with the because it looks like
This one's got the burp vote. It's going through. Man, you know what?
it's like
I'm
Johnny
sure it
Cash
is.
and he's
Those-
flipping off the.
Yeah, Cocky Cash by Flanagan.
Oh no, I got that. Like that's right here. I
Yeah,
was like, I guess you could do that.
it's blurred,
I don't know.
that shit is the blurred out shit is whack.
Yeah.
These leaves under it or whatever the hell with the flower with the two stamens, I guess, going up. What's up with that?
I don't know. I have no
Maybe
clue.
he's taking a shit there. That's why he's saying shit.
Shit bird. Yeah.
The bird is a lot better than its surroundings. We can put it that way. And this is an
Yeah.
interesting way to handle the swearing, I guess.
I mean, conceptually, it's great. I mean, it makes sense easily. You know, it's a Finch. You obviously know he's cussing, so it's like okay, he's a Finch and a bad word.
You knew it was a Finch?
Yeah, I did. My point is this.
So you're a bird guy? Are you a bird guy? Are you like a bird watcher?
I know animals. I know animals. Okay, I know.
Do you check them off in your notebook? Ah, there was a pine
No.
warbler.
Behind the scenes, Flashy has binoculars and a National Illustrated like bird guide.
Hell yeah!
I think it's called an ornithologist. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, he's a director of ornithology somewhere.
That's it.
I've just seen so many birds in this thing. Like it's so easy to decipher birds. And then when I started taking my own stab at birds in my concepts, I went through a whole lot of them, and I passed on this
We
one
had no
immediately.
food, no jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off. Oh, Jesus. From the Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, that's what because Cod said he has one. He's gonna do one with a headless bird, and somebody's gonna pay. It's gonna say, "Pretty bird."
D-Man thought it was a sparrow. See, it's just a bird cut. Somebody's gonna be like, "Why is your bird cussing?" Oh, pardon my French. Like that's a fun conversation to have.
Exactly.
I don't know, man.
Why'd you throw the
It's like
country accent?
it's goofy. It's all right. I guess if I'm taking 4, I've only taken 3, so this might be my 4th take to go to the.
Oh, you know
shop.
you want Concrete Jungle.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Top pick. Top pick.
this was a rough week, dude. Rough.
Yeah.
Extremely rough week.
Holy shit.
No.
Let's move on.
2 weeks to prepare for this. Damn. I mean, I don't want them to hate me more than I perceive them to already hate me, but damn, dude, that's harsh.
Alright, so let's bounce back to,
That was the last one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn, we burned through that quick. That was 10?
Yeah, we still
Well,
got
when
like
you have a
9
late week,
minutes
you're just
left.
gonna.
Goldfinch. Yeah, there's already been a goldfinch. Now we're having a swearing one. Matt,
Compare 10 foot and the hat only one design.
like, this is a thing. It should be interesting to put my tinfoil suggestion hat. Only one design had over 40%. Yeah, I mean, they're going to take the 4 highest, right? Or else they're only going to take 1 and do 5 of the queue that you have to get in. That's if you're cool, you get into.
With that being said, there's some of these that aren't gonna be made because your boys got some going in the queue, coming out the queue. So
Hell yeah, your boy, he's got it in the queue. Fuck Critz. This is what I
it's not
do, but
made.
it's not what I want to be subjected to.
Drop it.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is the most. Like I told him earlier, it's brutal. It's really freaking brutal. So
I
if
want to say once
take.
you guys get to where, like, I mean, I know Donovan, you said you were like 120 plus. Stevie's 8,000 plus. Like you gotta start going. Look, am I really gonna wear this? Am I really,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's where it's at for me now. If I'm not gonna wear it, I'm not gonna buy it no more.
No.
Exactly. That's
Sometimes I would buy them just because they look cool.
To the man.
Well, I mean, ones that things that I want to wear, I wind up buying 2 of because I buy 1 to wear like all the time so I can wreck it into the ground if I'm working, and then I just keep the other one where it's like this matches my outfit. I'm chilling. I'm good. I want to look fresh tonight, and that's it. And then they just stay on the fucking shelf. Clean them.
I feel you on that.
Where they go.
D-Man says people that hunt will love this. I think this is one of the 4 takes of the week. If we're taking 4 every week to go into the shop, this is one of my 4.
This is definitely in that 4. Definitely.
Reminds me of a summer day or a summer night.
Yeah.
It's like an evening. You're about to shoot some ducks. Your dog is fucking ready to go get them.
Duck hunt, baby.
What about you, Joe? This is one of you. This is one of yours.
Keeper.
So we'll move on.
This is like back to the drawing board for me, and I know like he read some of my comments on the Discord. He probably wasn't happy with them, but it doesn't make sense to the wearer, man.
Yeah. You're not gonna know what it is from a distance. You're not gonna know.
That said, this could probably be a Hall of Famer because the next thing you guys are like, hell yeah, fool.
That's offensive. That is offensive. I just
people yeah, fool, and do it.
I'm just out on this one. It doesn't. The message is not conveyed without the story, and that's the only thing I can say about that. It's not, the colors may be good, but without the story, I don't get it at all.
Yeah.
I mean, even with the story, like it's just not something I'd wear.
Yeah. Okay.
What about you, Trouble? You say you in or out on this one?
No, I'm definitely out on that one. It's like, I mean, it's what you guys said. It's just, I don't want to have like a 4-hour conversation with somebody trying to explain what the hat's supposed to be.
and you don't even really know. You're like,
we don't even know. I was gonna say
it's like explaining a joke.
I kind of get it now that we talked about it some, but
Jesus Christ, God, what is wrong with you?
He's talking about those dudes that sit there and spend like 3 hours explaining the meaning of their tattoo and how it's the most important thing in their life, and every stroke has a different meaning to them or whatnot.
That's what he's talking about with talking about a dog beheading a bird.
Oh my God.
No, I'm talking about. Wait. What are you talking about? I'm talking about what Jay Trouble said about the not wanting to describe, like how they said not to spend 4 hours describing your hat.
Okay. Anyway, I think everybody's out probably would want that back. This one's like a little bit more tricky. I'm gonna reluctantly leave it out because I know all of you are gonna take it.
Yeah, I would add it in.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'd take it.
Yeah,
I
me
wouldn't.
Hijos del Zelda. It looks like something Zelda. Is that a skull pineapple? No, it's corn.
Well, that's why I had said earlier
Yeah.
on the top of that, it reminds me of like the Zelda Triforce, like where it has that bird out. And I was like, what the fuck is that they're doing that? It's like, what?
All right. So everybody took this? Is that what it was?
Breaky
I
boy.
say, I
Yeah.
definitely like it. I
No,
would definitely like to
no.
see a different crown color.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not everybody took this one. Don't you dare say that, because I don't
Oh,
own
well.
a single dog hat. I don't own a single
Okay.
dog hat,
Well,
even though I
stand up.
love my dog.
You were too busy thinking about the corn. I'm
Tandem.
out.
Definitely out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Me
No,
too.
yeah,
Change
this
the
is-
background, give more outline to the plane so I know it's there, and then we'll talk.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
later,
It's
Arlene,
cool. It's a
because-
cool ass idea, man. I really
It is a
think
cool
that.
idea.
Well,
I said it's a good perspective design, but
me.
yeah.
I thought I said that too. I thought it was good perspective for sure. But
Not taking
Easy
this
pass
one
on
either.
this one.
This
Yeah,
honestly
no.
might be the worst one of the week, in my opinion. I mean, I'm just
Sorry,
being
He
real.
Jacob.
said it. He said
That's your
it.
best
He
work,
said it.
bud.
I don't do that no more. He said it for me.
Sorry, Jacobo. I'm just saying, like it doesn't even look like a panda. It makes no sense. It honestly doesn't even look like a pirate hat to me necessarily. Like it could be the guy from the
Celery.
Patriot, Mel Gibson in the
Could be celery.
Patriot. Like
yes,
Oh, yeah,
yes, exactly. Yes. I agree. All right.
I don't know.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
I'm taking this one to the
100
shop.
times
Two
yes.
thumbs
And I'm
up.
100 times
buying it.
fucking yes.
I might even double up on this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Wow.
it is one of those ones that I would want to wear. I'd want to wear out because people would be like, "That's
Yeah.
so cool," and I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I know. Thanks."
Because anybody that sees this is gonna know immediately. And for me, I can't spend that every time I see it. Hey, boo boo, let me get another picnic and that's it. That's all
Yes,
I
sir.
take.
We might be running out of time, so we are going to start over.
We got 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably
This
take
one-
it to the shop, but I don't know if I'll buy it.
I like it.
I like this one a
But I'm
lot.
not buying.
This is one of my favorite ones when I originally looked at the list this week. It's because, like I said, I can picture where this is on a big wooden door,
Yeah.
And I think Flashy was like, those eyes draw me in huge.
With that
I'm
being
so
said,
on
as
the
much as those eyes
fence.
draw me in. Yeah,
I'm so on the
I'm
fence.
completely on the fence.
It's like it's right there. I just, like I said, if they smooth the edges just a hair, that's all for me it would need to like guarantee it. So it's like I'd probably put this like as my third because I'd pick this up probably rather than other things that come up. No birds for me. So
Yeah.
Well, Picnic, I respectfully would be my number one. The Mallard would be my
Yeah.
second. But this one,
No.
I'm so on the fence on this one that it's not enough for me to want to be in on it.
Gotcha.
Agreed.
All right, let's bounce to Paradise.
No, I don't think so. Not. It's the same colorway, same concept.
Yeah,
It needs to
same
be something
exact thing.
special.
Sure, it's still gonna make it through, unfortunately, but no, don't need it.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, not because I hate the design, but because it takes slots with more creative designs. Like that's the only reason.
Yep.
All right, so
Out.
let's bounce.
Not even a little
Concrete
bit.
missed the jungle. You ready for the jungle?
No, I want somebody else to be able to pull this off the way it could be pulled off. I think that's where I
it
lie
needs to
with
be
this.
something different.
I
It's
think
cool looking, but the concept is too good to not waste, but use on this rendition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good point though for the lion one, Cod. Yeah, bangs, a lip, maybe even a chin. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, he could be
as far as-
holding the bar or whatever with his teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, like somebody
That's what
said,
I was
I
thinking.
think Cod said fangs. Like I think that
Yeah,
would
yeah,
look great
yeah,
on
yeah.
Woodwood.
That would make it look more ferocious. Yeah.
D-Man said that bird was overweight.
I think we are done on Instagram, so I'm just gonna re-up. Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah, it ended on Instagram.
That's all right. It's no big deal.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, we are
Super.
still live on
Envy, dude.
YouTube and Facebook. So yeah.
Oh,
What's the YouTube, by the way?
The Monday evening Critz.
Hell
I need
yeah,
to
that's
subscribe to
dope.
that.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's
let me.
super.
well, for the people that
like,
are still watching this on Facebook, and for the whole 1.5 people on YouTube, we'll get back to this in a second once we get back.
The YouTube is starting
to.
to, believe it or not, the YouTube
shit.
is like starting to well, I mean, look, everything's gonna take a little time to build up. So
It takes time, man.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
Some people
man.
make
You know
videos for years before they get, up there.
Yeah. Exactly. All right.
It's all
We should
about
be back.
patience and
Yes, it
keeping
is.
at it.
All right,
Just gotta
we
be
are back and
consistent.
live. So.
All right, what's up? Now my phone is at 7%, so I probably will cut out here soon.
You're good, bro.
yeah.
You're good. It was
My
appreciate
phone will
you.
just
Always
die.
appreciate you.
We do. So let's get on to Pardon My
Yeah.
French.
Well, let Samurai go off first, real quick, and so
Yeah.
before his phone dies.
I love the colors of it. Love the name. It makes me laugh. But I'm not gonna wear this hat, so that's a no for me.
Eric, comment.
Yeah. I don't know. Meh. Bird.
No, Eric, comments. They're off. They're off.
Oh, sorry. Yep. They're
God
on.
damn it, Eric.
Sorry.
You
Next,
absolute
Sorry.
piece of shit.
Running 3 shows at once. Fuck.
You're good. You're
What are
good, bro.
you,
You're good.
retard? What are you, the R-worded?
I'm out on this one too, though. I'm sorry. It's another bird for me. If I'm gonna get a bird, it's gotta be a bird doing something else than just being a bird.
Yeah, something cool.
That's not even a bird really doing anything that a bird does. I mean, bird doesn't. You know what I mean? Like
I mean,
kicking
yeah.
out. I don't know. It's really cool colors. I like the colors a lot. I like the design somewhat, but no.
Yeah, I might get
Bird does.
retroactively back and say with Greggy because enough people love that one that I would. But hey, that's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next one.
Maybe have the bird in a nest kicking out an egg, and the egg's falling, and then he goes shit because the
Yo,
egg's
that
Yeah.
wouldn't
Yeah.
just be a bird. I would like that. I would wear that.
That'd be cool. That would be cool.
You can take that one.
Yeah. Well, the
Donovan would be better at drawing that than I would. Donovan would be better at drawing that than me. I can barely draw birds as it is.
I think he was talking to Win. But yeah, dude. I mean, I guess like the overall here is right. Is this the the like most lackluster week we've seen in a while?
Yeah.
It is for me. I mean, but maybe
Well,
some of that's like saltiness. I want to acknowledge that and try to get through that. So is that all it is?
No, I think this is what me and it's our third time being on with you guys.
Yep.
This is
Yeah.
definitely the worst week that we've been on with.
Yep.
And it's like you hate saying somebody it's like their worst week because obviously these guys are like trying, but at the same time it's just like I don't know if we're running out of ideas, running out of I don't know.
Some of it was the
Inspiration.
You guys have been
anticipation
on-
of 2 weeks.
Oddly enough,
yeah,
though,
like you
they've been
said.
on both shows where we've had the worst weeks possible. My Christ.
Hey, my phone's getting ready to cut out, guys. Before it does, I just want to say thanks for having me on. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
anytime.
Hey, we always
Thank
love
you.
having you
Yeah,
guys on. You guys are staples in this show
I'm gonna
now.
stay until it dies. I just wanted to get that in before it does.
For sure, for sure. See, that's
I don't know,
dedication,
man.
people.
All of these besides, pardon my French, the panda is relatively new. No, it's not. There's only 3 of these. Oh, Raphael's, the parakeet, is pretty new, and then there's one other pretty new one, and the rest are like pretty old. So they seem to have dug through old submissions,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. Like, give them a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I agree.
Right.
Why
I don't know.
not?
So, I mean,
Just about tweaking designs.
that's my favorite thing about this week. Is that they dug up older designs. You know, the Concrete Jungle is a year old. You know, I think Flanagan's was from like December. Same with Jacobo's. Like, it's cool that they brought up some of these older ones.
I get you.
I don't disagree with you.
You
I'm
want to
just
look at
switching.
some submissions? Oh, okay. You're already way ahead of me.
Yeah, I have to get through this here.
Yeah, and this portion, J Trouble, I mean, if you want to stay on and talk submissions, but you
I
can.
want to say I
If not,
probably
you
got like a
know.
couple more minutes, but I'm almost in the same boat with Stevie. I'm about to die.
No.
And
No worries.
4:30 in the
No
morning is
worries,
gonna
homie.
come early.
Yeah.
Yeah, Picnic is like months and months old. When Garbage God was on sale, that's when he did it. So all of them are pretty old. I thought Picnic was one of the ones that was just going straight to shop, but I guess they were like, "Hey, we can throw it in here, and for sure it'll get through, right?"
No.
I
All
wanted to
right,
give
let
everybody
me
like a little bit of hope for the week, maybe.
Yeah.
tagged. Okay. So everybody can kind of see what's going on with the tag. Do you want to go
Yeah.
from last to newest? The latest one that was
Um,
tagged?
Yeah, the newest to like just scroll down.
Why is
Well, we
it-
have
The
one up
newest,
there already, that Flamingo.
the newest would be that top one, and then we'll just go to older.
I
Oh, you
don't
want to go reverse? Reverse order is fine. Reverse order is fine.
yeah, but I'm not seeing something I know that's tagged that I want to speak about because shit's gonna get real and I don't see it. I don't know what the fuck it is right now.
You want?
It's not, I don't see it underneath the tag for it, so I don't know. You know what? If it's not there, it's not there. I don't give a shit. Well,
Are
you
you
want to go with
talking
this
about
one?
what I think you're talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
It's on
Yeah.
his page.
Well, if if it shows up, if it doesn't, we'll leave it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So let's just go with the show and the flow. So we have Win with the spacecation.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's fun. I mean, I could see people wanting it. Am I sold on it? Not exactly, but I kind of like it.
I would say I don't hate that.
Yeah.
I don't. I
Yeah.
wish the
Is it
palm
just me or
tree
is it
stuck out a
palm
little.
tree? Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
palm tree
you,
just like
Shane. It's what I do now. That's not you, man.
the palm
No,
tree just like sitting there, kind of.
It's
doesn't it
for the
look like a
flat
spider?
embroidery or something. I don't mind that.
Is it just me or does that palm tree look like a spider?
Yeah,
Oh
is
it
yeah, the
does
sort
top
look
of.
of
like.
it definitely does.
Yep. 1
Yeah, that's a
million.
good shout.
Okay, I
Yeah.
thought I was crazy. I just wanted to get that out there because that
No,
was driving me nuts. And is that a black
No,
thunder?
dude, it has 8 tentacles. It's exactly like a spider.
Yep, exactly.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm
I
not gonna be
kind
able
of.
to unsee that now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All
Now
I
it's
saw
just
the
like.
second I saw
I
it.
like that lighter colorway with like the sandy brim. I kind of like it. Change the palm tree.
No,
I definitely
I
like that
agree with
lighter
you on the
color one,
lighter.
or even
I'm sorry, Jay. Go for it.
That one.
You were saying?
Oh
I
no, I
was
was
gonna say the same
just
thing. I
hit it.
definitely like that lighter blue. That lighter blue one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It just pops better with the watercolor choice. I think that was like
It
that's
makes
the
it
big
look
thing.
like it's like he's on a sandy beach, like he's really chilling on the beach, relaxing on his space vacation, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, what is this? You
Your
said
sap
what?
is running.
Your sap is running. Yeah. I don't know
This
who that.
is fucking nuts.
It is
This is
pretty.
like, this is like from a creepy children's book, and it kind of makes me like it. It looks like an
Yeah.
Adventure Time character or something.
A
Yeah.
little bit, yeah. I was gonna say where the wild things are. That's what I see more.
It's
Work.
cool, man,
Said
because
with
it's
the
different.
pancakes and everything, yeah.
It's like a theme night have for a minor league team. I think that's what he was going
Mhm.
for too.
What
I
you
can
think about
totally
this
see
one, J
that.
Trouble?
I would say I could totally see that. Like Creature said, with the pancakes and the bucket of syrup, like
Yeah,
I would say, and
dude, those legs are creepy.
it's like an
It's
Ed
kind of creepy.
Pink, like rat. You know what I'm saying? Like tree. I don't like. I like it. I do honestly like it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's freaky. Yeah.
Uncanny. Something about it. The legs, the root legs are scary. Like,
I am Groot.
Yeah.
this is mid acid trip when you're hungry
When
and the
you're-
tree's delivering. Yeah.
Yeah. It is. I
I'm
think it's
just
cool.
glad there's not like syrup coming out of his nose, like a runny nose or something. It's
Right? No, that was perfect.
That would have been worse.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Another bird. It's the conehead bird.
Cardian Angels.
Well, the bird game fitted guys are gonna like this because like, that's perfect for them. Guardian Angels.
No,
Yeah.
I was gonna
No,
say
no. Oh shit.
that ain't it.
What? Damn.
I don't
I
like.
think this is his first. Well, I don't know the dude. Mike and Cyril. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Guardian
Let-
Angel.
What do you think about this one, then, J Trouble? What do you think about it?
It's just a really weird design. I mean, like
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the asymmetric part of the lines. Like if you're gonna do a cardinal with a halo, make it look like a cardinal and a halo, not like a map or like a state. I don't know. It's just it's weird to me.
I get
And
what you're saying.
candy corn point that.
Right? What is
Yeah.
the deal with
No, it's
that?
the-
Like,
glow from the. I think it's supposed to be the glow. It's like mixing the angels and the cards, which seems weird to me.
Yeah.
There should be a word for a force pump. Absolutely.
no.
Unless he was like an Albert Pujols fan that was a Cardinals fan that went to the. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
don't say I don't get that one.
Definitely some weird ass shit.
But doesn't it look like like the what was the California Bear one?
Gerrymandered. Gerrymandered is a great word for force pun. Hey, gerrymandered that shit. Okay, that's very funny. You guys are funny guys. Hell yeah, dude. Look at this shit.
Yeah,
What
he
in the hell
banged
am
out
I
a
looking
bunch
at?
this week.
You know what? I would have guessed this was Gabe.
Yes, I at first I thought that too. That's exactly what I thought.
Wait, it's not?
No, it's Matthew Bell.
What?
I think it looks cool,
Yeah.
man. I'm not gonna hate on it. I think it looks
I don't
cool.
hate that one.
Don't hate on it. I mean, I don't love it. It's too goofy to me. But it looks like, what were those things? Look, oh fuck. They came out of the toilet. They were all like furry. They had
Oh,
big
the
ass
toilet.
mouths.
Oh, critters.
Critters.
Critters?
It
Yeah,
reminds me of
critters.
a flying critter.
Yeah.
Critters came from outer space, bro. Remember, like they had the spaceship and they crashed into Earth. They didn't come out of the toilet.
No, it's not the thing, right? I think it was the mix up. It's a combo too, right? Because critters, there's one, and then ghoulies. The ghoulies came out of the
Oh,
garbage.
okay.
Yeah, the Ghoulies came out of the thing, but it's all it was like that genre of 80s movie where everything came out of a toilet and everything was like weird and
Right.
like
Yeah.
bad. You know?
I just remember Critters turning into that big ball of
The
critters.
big ball
and they
of them.
ran over like
Yes.
that cow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess if I had to
don't-
say
Like I said,
anything
I
about
don't hate
this,
that.
if I had to say anything about this, it looks pig. It looks like a pig almost with that
That
snot.
it does.
Yeah.
But their nose kind of look like that, so it is
They
pretty
do.
accurate.
They do.
do.
They look like that. This is just not. I don't know. I don't love. It's
not it.
Eh,
it's weird to me. I can see people loving it though.
Yeah.
so let's go on to
All right, hey
win
fellas, I'm
Hair's
gonna
Glow.
have to jump off here.
All right,
All
Jay.
right.
Sir.
Getting a look. Once again, thanks for having me and
Yeah,
Stevie
of
on.
course. Thanks for
Hopefully
joining.
do it again
You know
very
we love
soon.
having you guys on.
Yeah, we love having
Yeah.
you.
Love you guys.
People are awesome. Have a good night, brother.
Coolies is why I never shit in public to this day.
Damn.
Okay.
A little TMI there, Branch. A little TMI.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, the peaky hairs. I think it's like the name doesn't make sense to me, other than like you wanted to dress them up. It doesn't make. No.
I don't even know what we're going for here. Is he
Why
supposed to
didn't
be
you
like,
name it after the Gangs of New York gang? What was that? The fucking rabbits?
Yeah. Exactly. Well, yeah. I think
guess
it's
it's just the rabbits, but either way.
the thing is that you can do it like that Gangs in New York. The hand is I'm not really fond of the hand. And that clock, but I think I think you need to take away that swirl of elegance when you're when it's supposed to look. I don't know. I would hope it would look badass, but it looks. I don't know. I don't want to say what I want to say. It doesn't look bad, but my choice of words would probably not be the best suited for YouTube and everything. So
Yeah, I'm not crazy. At least it's not a bird, he says, which is funny.
yeah,
I mean, it's
think-
not bad.
I'm not. No, it's not. I don't think it's a bad design. I just think
Yeah.
that I don't get rid of the swirl, and you could do something a little bit more creative with him. Yeah, like there's
don't
an
mind it.
idea here that could be done nice.
I don't mind it, but it is like, fuck, I have to frame this character. Let me fucking do something here. Oh, I don't like
Yeah.
just putting it in a circle. Let me put some filigree on it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
I get it.
So,
It's the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
then that totally doesn't read that at all. Like that's very weird to me that would
Yeah.
be like that. That doesn't make any sense to me. So
Platino powered. I would never buy this, but I could see it. Well, no, maybe I would. I could see it being a minor league logo, though. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe the P
Hey,
is
isn't this Sierra
quite
and Paco?
large. Sierra and Paco, yeah. The P is quite large, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is very large. I don't think it needs the P, to be honest. You can convey that perfectly with just a banana alone.
Why is he
Yeah.
hitting a piece of one of his friends that's chopped up?
Maybe he's establishing dominance over it.
I don't know.
I love the art, but it's one that needs a story to explain. But you don't have to do the Peaky Blind. I don't know. I think there's a better name for it, for that bunny one.
Yeah.
This one though, I mean, this
Why
one could
not
be
squeaky?
P,
Why not squeaky blinders? Because they squeak. Like, don't they squeak when they get attacked by a bird? Anyway, fuck it. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares.
I actually like this colorway better. I like the green and yellow.
I do too.
I like that a lot better. I know it's monotonic, but I still like it better. But,
I mean, Anakin colorway.
It just doesn't need. It doesn't need that P behind it personally.
There's another one coming up without it. Win Studio and Blessed and Fitted. This is Momster. I mean, it's cool to have like female characters on a hat sometimes, and I think she's She's not ugly, right? So that's a
No.
big plus. She isn't missing a titty.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
she's missing a right titty, but
Yeah.
I don't mind the pinup style.
Yeah.
But
I
to
mean,
me, it
does it
doesn't say
read?
momster. It
I
doesn't
was
say
gonna ask that.
momster.
It sort of does. It's like more like mommy or mummy. Like there's mummy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
And
that
is
would
she
definitely.
stinky? Like, what's the green? Is she nasty? Like,
That's what I was wondering
did she just
too.
fart? Why is it only coming out of her backside? Did she just rip one?
Well, I will
For me,
say though, like, I'm sorry, go for it,
Good.
Flash.
No, go, 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 go,
No,
go,
no,
go,
no,
go, go,
go for it. Go for it.
For me personally, I see it's a mom, but it's too feminine to be a monster. If you want to see monster, like maybe make half the face morphine, because like the story on this one is as she begins to count, she gets angry and she turns into the monster. Well, she doesn't look like a monster to me. She looks just like a mummy in bandages that smelly. Like she needs to be morphed partially as she's
Farts.
beginning her countdown. Like she starts to partially morph into that monster.
Well,
She
you know
needs
what?
more of a boob.
Yeah, she needs more of a boob, but the rest of the anatomy is okay, except where the bandages wrap around. I feel like it needs that V. I understand the position, but with the head and the
You
way it's
should make it a
turned.
spider ripping a baby in half. No, just kidding.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't hate it though.
I
He's
don't
all
hate it
right.
either. It's just like it could be done better.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not.
don't hate it. I don't like the fart on it. I don't like that. That's like the
Oh,
main thing I
so
don't like.
do you want to see the same plant nose thing without the P, or can we skip that?
No, we can skip it. I could pretty much just see what it would look like
It's the
without the
same
P.
shit. Blood Moon,
Blood
interesting.
Moon by Seamus the Skunk.
It's
Yeah,
interesting.
this one's kind of crazy. Like I think I don't like the puddle on the ground, or I wish that it was darker. But
Yeah.
I like the moon. I don't even like the drip. I would like just to sort of hide the skull into a bloody red moon and let the embroidery play.
That's
Yeah.
good,
But
Leon.
that's just me.
What you guys say, Eric?
I get why the blood on the bottom is like that, because it's I would assume because it's dripping, it's the ripple, right? So like that's
Mm-hmm.
what I'm assuming. I don't know. Do I don't know how I feel about it. I like it. I don't want to say I don't like it, because it's not that I don't like it. I like interesting stuff. I liked the punk skull rocker that he did in the clouds. I thought that was really cool. Like I might not say, oh my God, but I like seeing different stuff. So like I gotta give
Yeah,
him
yeah,
props for, like, coming out of the box with something different. And
yeah.
I don't know how it would embroider, but like I'm happy to see something different, and I'm happy to see somebody pushing boundaries and cool different ideas. So
I
that's
agree with that. Yeah.
I like it. I like it personally. It's just like I love the blood, like the different moons, like how we get the solar eclipses, the blood moons, the red, the orange. Like I love the different plays on it. And for me, I like the blood tripping because it's like he's a bloody moon. He's literally bleeding into a huge puddle, and I think that's what sells it for me more. But would I wear it? More than likely, no. Will this embroider insanely? More than likely, yeah.
Yeah, like I said.
Yeah. Look, yeah, dude. Leon says it looks like that's the issue I have. Is it's two different stylistically. The moon from the drips and the puddle.
Yeah.
It's like for some reason my chat doesn't automatically. But I mean, it's a cool concept. It just needs the same, and I'd keep it. Otherwise, I'd ditch the bottom.
I think the one thing that I like now, that the more I look at it, the bigger I look at it, I think the one thing that throws me off is the light on the top. I get that you need I get that you need the difference between both, but I kind of think from a distance this would look like an ice cream scoop. You know what I'm saying? like
Yeah.
because of the light, not because of the rest of it, but because of the light and because it's shined all the way around. Maybe if it was
Mhm.
like only a part of it on the top right, because then like you can say like the light's coming from like a, it looks like it's coming down like this. So that's it. I mean, like I said, hey man, I gotta give him props for
What
trying new stuff, and I really enjoy that.
would it be possible to like make it so the perspective is like it's a giant moon at the end of a street with buildings, so it's like maybe like the buildings can make the teeth of it, or maybe like it looks like blood is spilling into the streets or something. One of the
Yeah,
two.
that would be pretty
Um,
cool.
Well, Seamus asked us, would you get rid of the ripples or just change it to a single dark color? Now, Seamus, you're gonna get a couple different answers here because me, I like the ripples as is. That to me it shows off that drip a lot better. That's me personally, gentlemen.
I would make it one color. I would make it like the reflection of the moon as is, like distorted, but sort of like it's the reflection of the moon in blood that dripped off of it. But I kind of am liking the idea of blood pouring down the streets, or like like a giant moon with a cityscape that's making the teeth on it. That I don't know, something.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
me,
and
who cares what I think? The moon is
no,
cool. The
but
moon part of it's cool.
he's asking for like if I like I would not make it round like that. I think I would make it more gooey and flowy. Like keep the same keep the same outline round like that, but
Mm-hmm.
like, fill it a little bit more and then just have a little bit more like, because you have the drip coming off of it. So if it looks too symmetrical on the bottom, then to me it throws my eyes off. Like there should be some chaos in the drip, since there's nothing behind it that holds it all solid together. But other than that, like I said, I love when people do new stuff, man. I just want people to do new stuff, and he's always bringing something
Definitely
new.
new.
That's
It definitely
true.
is
He
new.
does. You can rely on him for that, which is cool. I like that a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Seamus always comes up with new, fresh stuff.
We have another win, Bird. No
So
surprise.
Wind Firehawk. This is exact concept has actually been done by Low Tide Concepts,
Uh-huh.
and it's like a hawk holding a match.
Huh.
And that's
So
really the only difference between them, because the other one, it was holding a flaming baseball, and this one is just he's.
is it a baseball? I thought it was, or maybe he's like either way. It's the same animal. It's the
Yeah.
same concept of what they're. I had a concept. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I probably wouldn't have. I judge it differently, right? Like some people don't want to go too close to what somebody's done. Somebody thinks they can do it better. I'm going to do it. Some people aren't even aware. But because I am aware of low tides, I wouldn't have done this. And honestly, he took the pose from the one we did together and just applied it to this. It's almost the same exact, but almost.
Yeah. All right.
So
Let's see. Our stuff. Yay. Our crit show flyers.
oh yeah, there wasn't that many submissions this week.
Maybe something's wrong with mine because I don't even see Cherry Bomb. It didn't even come up. And that was
I
put
know
up
we tagged
before.
it.
I know we tagged it too.
It hasn't come up for me either, so we'll see. It probably still will.
Yeah.
What is this? What the French? I like the story that his son is getting into hats, and now he's like pitching him ideas. That's dope.
Yeah.
I would just like this doesn't read what the French. Maybe I would do like a. I like that he's breaking through the hat, right? That's kind of neat, but maybe he
Yeah.
should be a little more monstrous. You also can't really tell he's toast. You can tell he's French.
Yeah.
But
I think that you could honestly, I think this is actually cool because I just did a piece of toast. So like I think that you can simply make this so much better by taking all, if you took everything from the around and you, because he did a really great job on the depth of the stone.
Mm-hmm.
If you just took the stuff coming out and either like took half of it away and left like one or two and moved it a little bit this way, like outwards, it would look like that's flying out. Then you'd also show more of the toast, and then you'd also have the depth in. So now you'd have depth coming out, flying. You'd have the depth of the hat inward, and you'd have the toast. So you'd have like a combo. It almost looked like there was this comic book that Hulk was on the front. One of my best friends' brother drew it when he was like 16. This dude's a fucking incredible artist, and he was breaking through a wall, and the shit was just flying. But there was a lot of open space around him, so it showed that he already broke through, but this is like the leftover fly. I think it's a really cool concept, and I think just a little bit of adjustment here and there, and I think it would improve like 10 million%. And I like the concept. I think it's cool.
Going to ease your mind, Eric, I scrolled a little bit further down. We'll see cherry bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just being. I
No,
didn't know
like
where it
those.
was.
I like giving it more motion of them flying out. I think he could be more monstrous and more toasty.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I think there's a little. You have a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, he's getting close to color limit, so I get it for sure.
This is Cancer's a Bitch, inspired by his dad's recent diagnosis of leukemia. So, I mean, in that way, like, I get it. But I wouldn't want to commemorate that. I wouldn't want to wear Cancer cell on my hat.
Neither would
Yeah.
I.
And it's not immediately clear that it's a female dog or a dog at all. So
I
maybe
thought
make
it
it have, yeah, maybe give it floppy ears and like a bow or something to make it a girl.
Well,
Yeah, I
there is a
completely agree
bow.
with you.
There's a bow right there. It's hard to see.
Oh, it's just like illegible.
Oh yeah, it
Colors.
is.
Yeah,
It kinda
if
blends
you would have
in.
changed the color of the bow, you'd be able to tell right away
Yeah.
what it was. That's I think it's a color thing, and it has an earring. Well, I guess the earring doesn't really matter, right? People wear earrings and all stuff. But I mean, much props to him because it is clean. I can't take that out. It is a clean design for sure.
Seamus says the Hulk cover was one of the references for the arm.
There you
placement
go.
cover.
See, I as soon as I saw, I was like, that's. I think it was. I think they did with gray and green Hulk. It was like a 2 different cover sets front. But that's see, I'm watching.
I'm with you on this though, creature. The last thing I would want to do is commemorate any of my family members getting diagnosed with cancer and anything to do with that. That's like the last thing I would ever want to commemorate, especially on something that I'm going to be wearing. Like that's just not something I want on my head. And like you said, it doesn't alright come as a dog, let alone a female dog on top of it all.
No, I don't know.
Moving on.
Maliak's design, and that's the king of the Pacific.
Yeah, it's Kamehameha, right?
I'm assuming so. Yeah, revised to follow clinkers.
I like the colors of it.
Yeah.
You know, I think he picked nice. It remind me of the mangroves colors, so maybe that's why I like it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It is mangrove color-esque.
Yeah, it is.
God, rest in peace, mangroves. Fuck that, dude. Yeah, it's cool, but I don't know if I'd buy it. And the wave looks like a hand, and I didn't know if that was supposed to look like a hand, but it does.
It does look like a hand, and I agree. I don't know if that was meant to happen or not, but it doesn't.
He said it wasn't. I forgot that I asked about that. He said it was.
Oh, I got you. It's not working for me. That ain't it at all. Any way, shape, or form for me.
All right, let's flip out to that's got to be Gabe. Yep.
Just pass that one because that was just literally in Critz right now. So pass that.
This was in Critz already?
No.
Oh no, my bad.
I was confused. I was like, I don't remember seeing an elephant from him.
Now
This
I
this
is
mean,
one I actually like.
this is elephant mandala. I mean, the silhouette of it's okay. Where's the mandala?
Oh, it's
I
supposed to be a mandala?
yeah, it's supposed to be mandala.
Oh, that
And
doesn't
why
say
does it
mandala
have
to
the
me.
Rick and Morty skull forehead again? He loves the Rick and
Yeah,
Morty skull.
yeah.
And is it just me, or do the tusks look like hooks?
They did. They look like
I,
fish hooks. Yeah.
Yeah,
let me ask you a question, Flashy. We haven't gotten to it yet, but you had an elephant, right?
yeah.
That was submitted around the same time. Obviously, a little before, but around the same time. How would you one went up and yours didn't?
You talking about my elephant, the one that me and Milos are working on?
You're working
We're
on
talking
another.
about the
No,
one
I'm
with Ed
talking about
Weird.
the Ed Weird one that you already forgot.
Oh no, I didn't know which one you were talking about. Oh well, shoot. The ears are off of me. The ears look like it's almost a butterfly. It's like butterfly-esque to me. Like the head is really circular. The way you see where the from the trunk all the way up, the shape of his head just is really circular, and that it's like it doesn't. That's what's starting to make me like this a lot less. Is that circular motion, and then those ears. It's like he combined a butterfly and decided to make it an elephant. And is that a crown on top of
I'm
it?
not a huge fan.
Yeah, I
For
don't.
what? A crown? Yeah, I don't get. I don't understand this one other than like I want to do an elephant. Okay, I'm gonna do an elephant.
Oh, I don't know.
Mm,
I'm not.
mm,
I don't hate it, but like the hook tusks kind of get me a little bit. But
Laughing,
I'm
it's not our fault you were late. It's not our fault you were late,
Damn.
Laughing. Not our fault you were late. You should have been here
another
sooner.
bird.
But this one's really nice, and I know it's funny to say that. This is somebody else who did it. I love the berries on the frozen branch. Like, there's a lot of really cool details here.
Yeah.
And the bird is nice. Like the robin, I can't believe a robin hasn't been done. There's thought behind why there's a bird. It's not just this is a bird in the circle. There's thought about the scene. Spring.
Yeah.
I like the colors are
But see,
nice.
here's the thing: it's a bird doing something other than just being a bird.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
I
nice.
don't know.
Man.
I actually, and I'm always like birds, but I don't know. There's something about this one that I actually do really like. Like it's very serene. It just feels like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very serene.
Yes, Seamus, that's what it is. I couldn't think of it. That's why that elephant looks so wonky to me. It's something like you would see in Dr. Horton, Here's a Who. Or not
Yeah.
Dr. Horton, Dr. Seuss, Horton, Here's a Who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. There you go. I actually love
Ele-
this.
Elephantum. So I don't know if you guys did it on purpose. Somebody commented. I don't think you did do it on purpose, but Joseph Merrick, Elephant Man, was who the Phantom of the Opera is based on.
Uh-huh.
And so it's kind of interesting that you guys chose an elephant. Obviously, he was the lumpy guy, but this is cool,
Yeah.
man. Like,
None of this was
I
on
like it.
accident. None of this was
Yeah.
on accident. Everything was. I picked an elephant for a reason. After I researched a little bit about the Phantom of the Opera, and the elephant was what made sense to me. And Ed Weird fucking killed it, bro.
Yeah, he did
He
a good
just
job.
killed it in
He has a
every way.
unique style, right? I mean,
Yeah.
He does, man, and that's why when I had this in my freaking concept bank, this was there was no other choice other than to give it to him, and I love the way he did the lighting on it to show this different way the light is
does this
touching
remind
him.
you of Horton Hears a Who?
Not even a little bit, because look at the difference between the face and the
A
other
little
one.
bit. Come on.
Look at the face in the other one and compare that face to this one. This is an elephant. That's the way the tusk is supposed to look. Not like
The head
Moshe.
construction is a little better on the yes. I mean,
Yeah. Oh no.
And I love how he made the hair pop out a little bit too, and the crack in the
Yeah.
mask. It's just like the details that he went for is insane. I love it.
Like I said, even
Yeah.
if it didn't make it to a hat, and I had to, I like it. I would want to put it on my wall. Like it's a piece of art that I would like to have, like regardless, like if it makes hat or not. Like
This is
I'd
the
like.
one that Eric has to comment like, I saw this before. I'm cool. I'm cool, right?
No, no, I wasn't
You
gonna say
saw
that at
this shit
all.
I'm cool,
before
right,
too,
guys?
fool.
No, I'm
I
not
didn't
saying
see
that.
it.
I posted it in the group chat. What are you talking about?
I never saw it.
Blind and fool.
All
Oh
right,
no,
let's
you are wearing
go on
glasses.
to Jason Voorhees, Malex, Canadian
Canadian
Psycho.
Psycho.
I think it's pretty funny, actually. I do think it's funny.
This is not for me, dude.
So
Me
other than the
either.
fact that that's a like obviously that's supposed to be a maple leaf. What else it says Canadian about this?
Yeah, that's word. That's word. All right, you want to move on from it? Because I mean, there's really not. I think it's
That's
funny.
all I
Yeah.
can say about it.
Yeah, we got a couple more.
We did that. We already did this. Oh, this was that the rework of this? No, we already
Yeah,
did
that
that.
was the
Most
rework,
probably
so you
is.
can skip it. You can skip it.
That's Raphael's. Songbirds is already through, right? So
No,
we're-
that's the real he posted.
That's the
okay. That's
real.
what, and we
And
saw
then
when
yes.
we already
And
saw
then
That one's pretty cool.
cherry bomb.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I like it. I love it. I do love it. I'm not gonna front, but now that I look at it, when I'm looking on a big screen, there are little things I would change. But I think in general, it's fun. So that's it. If you like wrestling and Hulk Hogan, there you go. It's dope.
I agree with you. I don't know what you could change on this motherfucker, but there ain't shit I would change on this damn thing. I love it. This is what when we were just bullshitting that day and I showed you a couple sketches, the last thing I thought you would do is like, well, I want that one. I'm like, well, bro, if you want to go for it, go for it. This is you took my vision and this is what I fucking saw, but I just can't draw like you, bro.
No.
It looks more like an apple than a cherry, but hey.
I'd have to
digress.
disagree. Mine looks like an apple. His looks like a cherry to me. But I mean, yeah.
Well, I like.
It's not for me, but I get that it's a wrestler. Now you said Hulk Hogan, the little panties make sense too.
Yeah.
It's cool.
We do this last week. The fries and the fish and chips.
Yeah.
No, we talked about it privately.
Oh, okay.
It's a great concept and another slugging one. I could do without the ketchup on it, and I wish the fish was like cooler looking. That fish is really like sort of.
And is that his other eye? That's like just on the like by his lip. Is it just like a little tidbit of the eye, or like?
He called it batter up, by the way, which with the fish and chips, I just think is a really good concept by him. I hate the execution. It sort of looks like the Starkist tuna thing, though.
It does look, yeah, it looks like Charlie Tuna. I agree.
Like that.
I didn't really think
don't
about
like
that,
the
but I
second
actually
eye.
like Charlie Tuna. So like I'm not gonna I'm not gonna try to say I'm not gonna shit on this one. Like I actually don't think this is bad. I would probably move that eye a little bit because I feel like it's a little too down. But like other than that, I think the drawing's good. I do think the drawing's good on it.
What
The
up?
fin is
I mean,
fine.
I don't like the fish. Tuna, you don't batter up tuna. You don't fry tuna, really.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Not that it even looks like a tuna. It looks like a fuck.
No.
And the fries, like, fuck the ketchup. Take the ketchup off.
I don't.
Here we go. We got
understand it.
another one going for the same. Well, not the same. I think the concept is cool.
They changed this one to be the opposite, to where in the dark you saw the hands.
Yeah.
Just because I think like when you only see the hands, you're like, what does that mean in sign language? You're like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
I don't think it's bad, but
it's cool.
yeah, it's cool. I like it. And then
I mean, I like the
do
glow in the dark
this.
play, but that's about
I
it.
mean, he knows that his fucking one he just did probably sold 500 fucking hats. That thing was up there forever. So.
Yeah.
Indeed, it was. That thing
Yeah.
freaking never moved once it got up there.
Wendigo. This is cool. I
Yeah,
like the
I think it's
playing with
cool.
negative space. Wendigo's been done before. That'd be my one complaint. But
Yeah.
it's cool.
Exactly, Gemini. You don't freaking use ketchup with fish and chips
Yeah.
unless it's
No,
hot
I
sauce.
mean, you can. I'm just saying, like, regardless, it doesn't. You don't need to put the vinegar on the chip. Just have the chips.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was
brother.
sarcasm. I use ketchup with it.
Yeah, me too. Fuck it. Well, tartar sauce on the fish.
I don't know. I think it's a cool design. I actually would get this
Yeah,
hat.
this one's cool.
like it.
I like that he played with the negative space a lot.
Yeah. I agree
It
with
is
it.
really cool.
He was on a
He looks
streak though.
great.
He did another one. The next one is the Stranglers, and it's a boa constrictor. Even though it doesn't immediately read boa constrictor, especially when you put the teeth there. Oh, did I skip something?
What is
Yes.
this?
It's a
Oh yeah,
psychedelic freak out. It's a psychobilly freak out.
this is just him. I don't know what he's. I don't know. No, I would. No.
Would you wear it? Literally, it doesn't have a title. It just says, "Would you wear this hat?" And my
Yeah.
answer is no. I
No.
would not wear that hat. Sorry, I'm not hating. Try, yeah, no thanks.
So if
So
you ever watch the show, sorry, but like you just gotta like go back to the drawing board, bro.
yeah, we're not hating, but just you gotta. I actually like this too. I think it's drawn well.
But it's not a boa constrictor. I mean, it's S for
No,
strangler or snake. S for snake. He wanted to make the letter form. It sucks because I'm actively working on an S letter form, but at least you know what mine is. Like definitively, this is just like ambiguous snake. In a pose they couldn't hold, by the way. They're not gonna hold more than half of their body up.
yeah.
I mean,
true.
that's just nitpicking at this point because this is all make believe shit that we're going with. But I mean, that doesn't say boa constrictor to me. The scales are all wrong. Like even the pattern on the back, it's just like it's not. It doesn't read well. Like respectfully, you want to see a good snake? Check out mine and Brad's snake in my boot, and that's what a snake should look like.
Oh man, I mean, I like it. I like the letter form. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Yeah, I do like the letter form. I will say that, and the colors ain't that bad either.
No.
It's just like the easiest possible letter form you could go for, really.
Do we see this?
Like it's an S snake. Yeah, fetch, I guess. I mean, okay. At least there's a reason for it, but man, something's weird about him. Something's weird about him.
No eye over here.
His
No
glove,
eye.
his hand, his hat.
He's wearing a hat.
arm.
That hand, yeah, that hand doesn't.
The arms anatomy is bad. I mean, it's just like, yeah, I'll just hey, here we go. I'll throw this out there. I don't know why he hasn't fucking redid Oni Girl other than like, fuck you, I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, I don't know. I think I would lose my mind if I kept having to do a design over and over and over again.
Yeah, but it made it all new. But go ahead.
Agreed. Another Matthew Bell. I think this is cool too.
Pretty cool playing with the negative space. He's doing the almost Shadow League. It doesn't read like a hand though. I don't know what the fuck that is, but
I'm sorry. When I first saw this, I thought this was a rendition of Seamus the Skunk's fucking Stink
I did
Bomb.
too, kinda. I thought it was Seamus when we first.
Like that's exactly what I thought when I saw this. I thought it was like, yeah, y'all know you knew what I meant when I said in Discord. Like that, I'm not gonna. That's what I feel. Yeah,
I think it's really, really impressive that he did one or two colors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really impressive.
But is that really hard to do with the freaking rat that's usually in the dark? Like,
yeah, I think it's pretty hard to do.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's what he kept saying. I think in all the things is that he was doing, he's trying to do two because Casey did that AMA, and then the goat. Oh, we saw this. We saw a smoking goat last week. No.
Well, I messaged this guy and told him like you're gonna have to sell your logo. So I don't think he's
Yeah.
And it-
I
and we
elaborated
wanna-
on it as well.
Uh, well, I
Yeah,
think
As
that's
cool as it
crazy.
is.
Talking to three people, it's wild.
I think that's pretty
I mean, as
much.
cool as it is, it's just not
That's
gonna
it. That's it. I'm ready to be done.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
am
same
too.
here. I'm hungry as shit, man. I'm
So
not gonna
thanks
lie.
for sticking in there, fella.
Yeah, we appreciate it, guys. We really do.
From the MEC. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I kind of wanted to, I'm really, I don't know. I appreciate it. I'm very happy that we got to have 5 guests on the live stream tonight. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Something
makes
that
me
no one's
happy.
ever done.
But just before, I'm not gonna blow shit up, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be putting something out by the end of the week.
Show it. Show it.
So,
To show it.
I gotta find it. Give me 1 second. So this is the deal, and I'm just gonna fucking make it out there, and this is the way it's gonna be. I started working on a design about 2.5 weeks ago. I sent it over to Sierra. We worked on it. He sent me it this morning. Let's see if I can make this actual bigger. And then out of nowhere, Jacobo, this tonight, happened to come out with something very similar. So I'm going to finish this design and I'm going to put it up, and then you're going to choose which you like better. And I don't give a fuck if anybody likes that or not, because I had this idea, and this is no hate on Sierra. It got sat on because everybody's busy, but I'm fucking putting out this design, and I had this fucking idea for 2 weeks. It'll go head to head. You decide what you want to do. But I'm not going to play games with shit. I already had this happen once with the previous hat of mine that I put out. I didn't understand at the time that there were things in Clink that already had a list of items that they were going
What's
to
the
put out.
message say
What?
behind it?
And I'm just letting everybody know because I know it's going to be on the Discord, but all I'm going to say is that I'm going to put on my tinfoil hat. There's no fucking way I start working on design, and then the day I'm about to start finishing it up, that some shit just pops the fuck up.
So how
Sorry.
would he know other than Sierra telling him?
I don't know, and I don't care, but I'm just saying,
I don't think
I'm
Sierra
not
would do
giving up.
that. I'm
I
almost
don't.
certain
I'm
he
not
wouldn't.
saying they would never accuse Sierra of doing anything. I don't think he would do that. I
No,
actually
I
like
know. I know
Sierra a
you
lot.
don't. I know you
But
don't.
what I'm
Yeah, I know.
saying is that don't be surprised when this comes out. This is not a ripoff of somebody else's fucking idea. I already had this before that other one came out. So expect Quarter Munchers to come out, and then you decide what you like. Because I don't
Yeah.
steal ideas, I fucking come up with ideas. So I'm putting it out there as it has to be said. I'm not going to give up on a design that I think is dope ass, and that like literally had like a half an hour conversation with Sierra talking about quarters on the dot thing. Like, it's deep for me and it means something, and like, the shit that I put out is weird. So I'm just letting the world know that that ain't going in the trash, and it's coming the fuck out, and it's going to go head to head. And if fucking clinkers don't like it, anybody don't like it, I don't really give a fuck. But I'm putting it on a hat, and it's going to be out by the end of the week. You do what you got to do. That's it.
Oh man, what a cheery note to end on.
No, it's not a cheery note. It's very upsetting. And I'm not saying, look, I'm not accusing anything of anybody. I'm not saying anything. What I'm saying to you is that I'm not going to throw out an idea that I had that, look, life gets in the way. We had time. We didn't have time to finish it, but I'm not going to not finish it because now somebody else happened to fucking, by the grace of God, come out with something when he's usually standing there drawing spears and people with fucking shields. And now all of a sudden he's a fucking gamer. Like, I'm sorry. You might not like to hear this, but there's no fucking way you're drawing fucking corn and
Don't
fucking
fucking look at
monuments,
Derek.
and then the next day you're all of a sudden a fucking gamer. Dude, I am a gamer. I fucking spent millions of dollars on Street Fighter 2, and that's where that concept came from. I drove back from New York to Connecticut. I walked in the house, drew that shit out in 15 minutes, and I immediately hit up Sierra with it. I'm gonna do that design, and I don't want to hear any fucking shit about it. And word, that's it. Sorry.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.
Thanks for
Hey,
sticking around,
Paul.
people. We
Have a
love
good
y'all.
night. Let me stop all the
Are we still on
broadcast.
YouTube and Facebook too?
Yeah, give me 2 minutes and everything will be done. And
You're
stream
good.
there. And Facebook.